when we all thought it would just be another day. Everything started to change when the days turned into weeks. The weeks turned into months. The months turned into a year. Nowadays, we're kept locked in our houses, away from our friends. How long will this last, you say? Nobody knows. Things were never the same during quarantine. It felt as if every ounce of freedom we had was stripped away from us from an invisible virus. We couldn't see our friends, we couldn't gather in big groups, we couldn't go to stores and restaurants at some point. I could feel myself slowly slipping away as the days became so indifferent that they were almost repeating. It wasn't until a full month into the quarantine that I saw some hope. I began to realize that not all was lost. Through social media, I was inspired to take this time to improve upon myself. I decided it was the time for me to really learn about what I wanted to do in life. But before that, I wanted to at least keep myself entertained. I already had a hobby for gaming, but that hobby became my everyday life. Everyone else around me saw it as a waste of time, but no one else understood that it was really just a way to keep in touch with my friends. Despite the undesirable circumstances, I was determined to make a change within myself. Like most people, my mental health started to decline the further we went into quarantine. After being isolated for so long, my anxiety began to rise, and I was beginning to lose motivation. There are many ways to deal with a struggling mental health, but the best idea for many people is to go to therapy. But for me, I just need to take some time to myself.
Not only does mental health impact people during quarantine, so does one's social life. During this pandemic, it is very easy for people to feel alone when they are trapped inside the house all day. Therefore, it is very important that people connect with their friends and family through safe means. These safe means can include video calls, social media, gaming, or even just going to the park. No matter how you do it, it is very important to remember and to convince yourself that you are never alone and that there are millions of people in the world that are just like you. Last but not limited to is picking up new hobbies and activities. With all the extra time we get locked inside our homes, we have more time to focus on ourselves. So why not take the time to learn new things or perfect old forgotten hobbies we hadn't had the time to do before. Finding new activities can relieve one of stress and entertain ourselves. There are many things to do, including playing new games, learn a new sport, go skating, and go biking. There are many things to do outside and inside of the house. Now, with that all being said, it is still important to follow the World Health Organization's guidelines on keeping yourself safe, as well as others during the pandemic. This includes staying at home, social distance outside, wear a mask, and sanitize. Now, with the vaccine being out to the public, it is recommended to get it whenever possible. With the vaccine, we are one step closer to getting back to normal. Stay safe, everyone.